What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the Tim King Show, featuring your boy TK. And as always, you can find the Tim King Show exclusively right here on the Bloodline Entertainment Network. And while you're watching this video, please hit that like button, and please hit that subscribe button for more content like this and other great content. And hey, for all of our content, you can obviously watch it here, but you can also listen to it. That's right, you can hear all of our content. So if you're in the car driving, you want to listen to us, you can find us on Spreaker, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere else you can find audio. Just go and Google the Bloodline Entertainment Network, and all of that good stuff will come up, including this website right here, bloodlinenetwork.com. That's right, our website, our home for sports, wrestling, entertainment, all of our audio, all of our video, everything we do in one spot, bloodlinenetwork.com. Please go check it out. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And folks, you see it. Today, we are here for our WWE Power Rankings. And this is the first WWE Power Rankings video that I've done. I did the AEW Power Rankings video a couple of days ago. That seemed to go over very well with you guys. So I was like, hey, what the hell? Let me take the website article. Let's convert this bad boy and let's do a video. So, hey, I'm here doing the WWE Power Rankings for last week. So it's the WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown. Let me give you a quick background on the Power Rankings. So first and foremost, I've been doing the Power Rankings for about 8 weeks now. Why is that pertinent? It's because I use a point system. And when I say I use a point system, I mean like I loosely use a point system. So I used to do this fantasy wrestling. It was really cool. I created my own point system for it. You'll see it again on the website at some point down the road in the future. But I'm using this point system loosely to build my Power Rankings. And why I say loosely is this. It's because someone could win the title like 6 weeks ago, right? And it's Power Rankings. You need to do who's hot needs to be cruising up the Power Rankings. They win a title 6 weeks ago. They cool off. Someone like Gunther, for example. Gunther and Imperium were up in the top 5. They're all the way down at the bottom now for the last couple of weeks because they're just not on television enough. So that's why I say I loosely use my points, because that team, that faction could have more points than somebody else. But you're not on TV. I'm not keeping you up at the top of the Power Rankings unless you're one man. We'll see. We'll talk about that when we get there. So I loosely use those points to do it. Again, I've been doing this since WrestleMania. So the points that you'll see have been accrued since WrestleMania. When I pull it up, actually one more thing. I put factions together. So you'll see Imperium together. You'll see the 3 of them. You'll see the LWO together, including Rey Mysterio without Zelina Vega. You'll see the Judgment Day together, the 3 men. You'll see Priest, Dom, and FinnBalor together. That'd be some shit if Rey was in it, right? God, that would be real interesting. But so you see the 3 of them. No Mommy. Mommy's on her own. She is her own entity. You'll see the OC together, the returning OC, AJStyles, and Anderson and Gallows. I did not include Michin with them, though. So those are going to be your factions and the Bloodline. I did not put the Bloodline together. And again, there's a reason for that. RomanReigns is just his own dude. Like, he is just his own guy. He's his own entity. He is it. You'll see when we go along with these Power Rankings where RomanReigns falls, all right? He's not there every week, so let's see where he falls, all right? The Usos, they're it, all right? When I did my fantasy wrestling, they were number 1. They should have been the number 1 pick by far and away. Both shows back and forth, defending their belts left and right. So I left the Usos on their own. SoloSikoa, I left him on his own. Same thing. It's like I could have included SoloSikoa and the Usos, but they don't really run together as much as Solo and Roman run together. So I had to put Solo and Roman. That seems silly. So the Bloodline, all separate. So Roman's his own entity, the Usos and SoloSikoa. I believe that covers all the factions. Then the way I set it up, let's pull it up. So it'll look like this. I do a countdown. It's 15 to 1. So it'll look number 15, Imperium, 185 points. And then the number in parentheses, that's where they were last week. So I'm going to give you whether they moved up, whether they fell, whether they weren't rated. So that's kind of the layout, the look, the structure. Now, from last week to this week, there were 2 people who fell out. Matt Riddle fell out. He wasn't on TV this week. Zelina Vega fell out. We had 2 people who entered. I think they were a little more worthy and deserving. We'll talk about them as we get there. But let's get into the Power Rankings, shall we? Number 15, as you can see on your screen. Imperium sitting with 185 total points. This week they wrestled Kevin Owens and SamiZayn in a match on Raw. They lost. Gunther is coming back soon tonight. Thank God. Hopefully we'll see Imperium rise back up into these power rankings. Number 14, the Beast Incarnate, the Cowboy himself, Brock Lesnar, 175 total points. Brock was on this list for a few weeks. He fell off of the list after pretty much being non-existent. Now he's back on the list. He's continuing his feud with Cody Rhodes. And I believe he'll be on TV the next couple of weeks, this week, next week. He'll have the pay-per-view match. So, I mean, just because of all that, I got to keep him on the list, right? So, Brock Lesnar, he's staying here on this list. Number 14, just for now, for the foreseeable future. Number 13, Damage Control. Damage Control had a tag team championship match on SmackDown. They lost it. They're sitting at 266 total points. Number 13 in the power rankings. Austin Theory. He also fell a spot like Damage Control did. He fell from number 11 to number 12. The United States Championship did. He's sitting with 180 total points. Theory lost his match against Bobby Lashley and Sheamus for the Raw World Championship. That's all he did. The match was good, but hey, he didn't do too much. We had another team, I should say, enter a little bit above him. We had a non-rated team. We got people moving up the list. So Theory in his loss moves down just slightly to number 12. Number 11, the LWO. The LWO, Rey Mysterio, they're sitting at 32 points. They moved down 5 spots. I know. It feels like a drastic move. Now, listen, I'm just getting ready for it, okay? Now that the whole Judgment Day feud's over with and Bad Bunny's gone, I got a feeling that LWO is going to slide down the power rankings. So I'm just getting them to where I think that they're going to sit over the next few weeks. They have a tag team match with the Usos next week, but all they did on SmackDown this week, Rey Mysterio, he lost his match against Edge and AJStyles. It was a fun match. And backstage, the rest of the LWO members teased the Usos about the segment they had in the ring with the Tribal Chief. So that was about it for the LWO this week. Should they have fallen 5 spots? I get it's a bit drastic, but we had a new team come in. We had a couple other people move up on the list. So we'll get there. LWO sitting at number 11 on the list. Number 10 on the list, the OC. And you're like, what the fuck? They weren't rated last week. They only have 80 total points. They weren't around. They've been gone. They weren't here from WrestleMania season. So again, that's what you have to remember too. Judgment Day, they got 3 people, 732 points. They had so many high-profile, they got 4 people. They've had so many high-profile matches over the last couple of weeks due to BadBunny and the Rey Mysterio and Dominic feud. So that's why they fell so far. And that's why the OC went ahead of them, because I see where AJStyles' trajectory is going forward. AJ just won 2 matches on SmackDown this week. The OC came out and celebrated him. With him, he's going to lose to Seth Rollins at Night of Champions. I understand that. But from there, I think his future is bright on SmackDown, as is the OC's. I can see them being mixed in a tag team champion, a new SmackDown tag team championship, maybe down in the future. So we'll see. I got the OC coming in at number 10. Maybe it was a bit high, but I got the OC and AJStyles coming off 2 wins at number 10, coming into the power rankings for the first time. They've only been back for 3 weeks, folks. That's why they're so high. AJStyles, 2 wins, number 10. Number 9. They showed up on both shows this week. Your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Backstage segment with Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, the Karens on Raw. Then they went over on SmackDown and successfully defended their women's championships against Bayley and Dakota Kai. I mean, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, 323 total points. They certainly are deserving to move up, and that they do. They move up 4 points to number 9 and back into the top 10. Hell of a week for those ladies. Hell of a week. Let's keep it rolling. Number 8, Cody Rhodes, 288 points. He fell down from number 7 to number 8. He was in the match with FinnBalor and Miz, got taken out by Brock Lesnar, cut the promo in the back saying he's coming for Brock and he wants him. Cody Rhodes, number 8. I look forward to see what goes down on Raw tonight with Cody. Cody and Brock United Champions is going to be a banger, kids. Can't wait to see it. But Cody Rhodes falls number 8 with 288 points. Number 7, our Raw Women's Champion on SmackDown still, Bianca Belair, 251 points. She falls 2 spots. She got in the ring for her celebration of the longest reigning women's champion in the past decade, which is, pretty cool and all. Bianca is awesome, her hometown, which was great. Asuka came out. Who didn't see this coming? Loved that it happened, though. And she just gave her a mist shower. And I mean a mist shower. Sometimes it's just little sprays. This was like a full Triple H all up in your shit kind of spray. Bianca sold it really well, sold it to the back. But she fell two spots again just because of circumstance. It wasn't, she just had the one segment. She didn't wrestle. So she really just fell because of circumstance. Really nothing to do with her. I love the segment she had with Asuka. Number 6, the Usos. They fell 2 spots as well. Again, circumstance didn't do too much. They were fuck it, let's talk about it. They had the segment where RomanReigns, Tribal Chief, and the Bloodline are in the ring. It's Roman, Usos, Paul Heyman, SoloSikoa, and Roman basically just punks out the Usos. Like, how you going to dedicate a championship match to me when I'm a singles wrestler? You think we're not even going to talk about the fact that you lost the tag team championships at WrestleMania and just dogs the Usos? Usos thought they were about to get a tag team championship match at Night of Champions against KO and SamiZayn. Tribal Chief ixnayed that. It's going to be Tribal Chief and SoloSikoa against KO and SamiZayn at Night of Champions. So for that, the Usos are falling 2 points. They still got 661 points. They got a tag team match coming up next week against the LWO, as mentioned earlier. Number 5, staying in the top 5, but he almost fell out. He was sitting all the way up at number 2 last week. This man, I'm telling you, Sumaga. It's like Umaga, baby. Like, the Samoan Spike. I love this man so much. SoloSikoa, 343 points. He did fall 3 points. We're used to Solo running back and forth on both shows. Brand separation, we're not going to be seeing that back and forth anymore. So Solo might fall down this list a little bit. He does get the tag team shot at Night of Champions, as I said. He was in the ring with the rest of the Bloodline. It's not really his fault that he fell. Again, it's just circumstance with the others who moved up in this list. And that's it. It's no slight to Solo at all. But SoloSikoa, number 5 with 343 points. Number 4, the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, FinnBalor, DominikMysterio. They all had matches on Raw this week. FinnBalor had 2 matches on Raw this week. Up 4 spots. Up for number 8 to number 4 into the top 5. More than deserving. Dominik's out there with Mommy in her corner as well. Just banger matches from the Judgment Day, who continues to do fantastic stuff. They're up, they're down, they're up, they're down. But damn, 4 matches. 5 if you include Rhea. Mommy, we'll talk about Mommy, though. We'll talk about Mommy. But Judgment Day, 5 fucking matches on Raw. Talk about occupying television time. What else? Talk about occupying television time. Number 3 on this list, up 6 points. Thank God he's finally getting a championship in matches that we can get him up. He wasn't even on. He was like number 13 on this list when we started it just because he had to be, because he's Seth Rollins. Oh, we got him all the way up to number 3. Thank God. 2 great matches. He won the triple threat match against Shinsuke Nakamura and Damian Priest. He beat Finn Balor in the main event of Raw. Seth freaking Rollins going on to the main event. Oh, who knows if it'll be the main event. I'll probably start the show. But going for the World Heavyweight Championship against AJStyles at Night of Champions. Let's fucking go, baby. Seth Rollins, number 3 with 188 points. Let's keep it rolling to number 2, WWE Tag Team Champions KevinOwens and SamiZayn. They wrestled Imperium on Raw. It was quite a banger. And they got that match coming up with the Tribal Chief and SoloSikoa at Night of Champions. So I look forward to that. So KevinOwens, SamiZayn, based on their match, they move up to number 2. Number 1. That's right. Number 1, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley sitting with 423 points. Rhea Ripley is your number 1 in our power rankings this week. She had a match against Dana Brooke. She killed Dana Brooke. And then Natalya came out. Whatever. Fucking, she needs an opponent, I guess, to fill some time. But Rhea Ripley comes up to number 1, or stays, I'm sorry. Rhea Ripley stays at number 1 in the power rankings this week. So let's just run that top 5 down one more time. SoloSikoa, number 5, 343 points. Number 4 is the Judgment Day at 716 points. Number 3, Seth fucking Rollins, 188 points. Number 2, KevinOwens and SamiZayn with 646 points. And number 1, Mommy with 423 points. That's it, right? No, you guys should know better. Where's this guy? Where's the man who puts his one up? He's got his own spot in the power rankings. That's right. The tribal chief has his own spot in the power rankings. It's the tribal chief spot. That's it. Like RomanReigns is too hard. He's there, he's not there, he's there, he's not there, he's not really wrestling. So like based on my system, I can't put RomanReigns at like 12 because he ain't there based on points, but I also can't just keep him in that number 1 spot because it's not fair to the people who are there every week. So I put him in the tribal chief spot. So there it is. We'll go 15 through 1 every week, and then we'll have RomanReigns in the tribal chief spot, unless someone finally dethrones him. Will that happen? Probably not. And that's it, folks. That's it. That's all I got for you today. Your boy TK. You can find me on all social media at the Tim King Show. Please follow the Bloodline on all major social media as well at the Bloodline ENT. Again, while you're watching this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button so you can go back and watch other videos like this, plus other great content from so many other great content producers. And also, like I said, if you're driving, you just want to listen to us, you don't want to look at my face, I don't blame you. I don't want to look at me either. You can listen to us on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. Just type in the Bloodline Entertainment Network into Google and we will pop up everywhere, including our website, bloodlinenetwork.com, for all of your sports, wrestling, entertainment needs, our videos, our audio, everything we do under one roof. Thank you. Thank you so much to anyone who watched this video, anyone who will listen, anyone who checks the website out. I appreciate you so very much. This is my WWE Power Rankings for the week. Your boy, TK.